Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today we're going to be cracking open a draft box of Dominaria Remastered as well as a collector box of Dominaria Remastered for my patron Nick. Nick, I'm so stoked to be able to open up some boxes for you. Lots of stuff going on, but we are going to compare these boxes and the polls and just have a conversation about the difference between the boxes. We'll start off with the draft box because I've done a collector box. You saw yesterday we did a video where we played Magicthegathering versus ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence. But before that, we did a collector box opening on the channel. Now we're going to do a draft box, and we are drafting this on Friday night. I'm really excited to hang out with these archetypes and try it out. We're drafting on Friday night. Actually, we're playing sealed on Friday night. We're drafting on Saturday night at Cavdane's Market. But if you're local to me, come by and draft on Saturday or play sealed on Friday night at 6:30. So Nick, let's pop this open and see what we get. Big difference between collectors and draft boxes. I'm seeing a lot more people wanting to buy draft boxes because you get more different pulls. You get the amount of mythics and kind of like that. I think the question is it wider? Do you get more opportunity to hit some of these cool mythics or not? So Nick, you're gonna get all these cards because the order was so expensive. Exploration off the bat, and then a uncommon retro frame. Some of these retro frames are really expensive right now. It'll be really interesting to see how those hold up over the next couple of weeks when you see how many boxes get open and that kind of thing. So we'll still roll the first couple of packs and then we'll hop into really ripping for the time. But this set looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to play and a ton of fun to hang out with. The artwork is just absolutely incredible. And the cards, I pulled a foil retro frame Pedigree Drake in my box that I did a couple of days ago. And it's just a common foil retro frame. And I was so excited to put that into my Yarok Enter the Battlefield deck because it's just such a cool card to have in there. So, there we go. Our first of the dual cycle lands there, Hinterland Harbor in the retro frame. It's about a $5 card right now. I'm really interested to see how things like that hold up. See, we did not get a foil in that pack, so you don't get a foil in every pack, do you? All right, now I've got the piles all situated. Let's hop into cracking some packs. So Nick, I know you're looking for Force of Will. I'm also curious, what other cards do you just like? Like for me, that Pedigree Drake was just a card I really wanted to pull just for the fun of it, just because it's a card that I've always loved playing. High Tide there in the borderless. So there's our first borderless from the draft box, and then Xera. A lot of fun to crack these sets and see the retro frame cards. It's just been really cool to look at. The prices are all over the place. I mean, I bet you the EV on TCG Player low of these boxes right now is like $800. That'd be my gut. Now the fact is though, none of those cards are really selling. And that's actually Sylvan Library on pack 3, baby. Sylvan Library, absolutely gorgeous card. Let me get my thumb out of there. Absolutely gorgeous card. We pulled the borderless of that earlier this week. Our first mythic and then a wild dogs. Obviously the value of the cards is going to keep decreasing. One of the things I find different in this is from Brothers War. Of course, I did a mass box opening of Brothers War, and singles were flying at this point. Singles were absolutely selling like hotcakes at this point in the sale. Ooh, Zur the Enchanter in the retro frame. Pretty cool. But in this set, you're not having that happen because these are all reprints. There's no cards in this set that you're trying to get quickly for your Pioneer deck or for your Commander deck. There's nothing that you absolutely need to get as soon as possible because of the way that it's just all reprints. So the secondary market on this is going to be really interesting to watch. It's obviously going to be way more like a master set because that's essentially what this is. But I'm hearing a lot of conversation on this being a set to do singles for stores. And I actually, I think that makes a lot of sense because there is some really good cards in here. But we are not doing that as a store. Pyro Zombie and a Dampening Sphere. I think there's going to be a ton of competition at that level of people who are doing that, just because of the amount of boxes stores got. We didn't get any cuts on draft boxes. We did get cut on collector boxes, but on draft boxes we got 0 cuts. So there's going to be stores who simply have to open boxes duress retro frame, pretty cool, in order to move product, and so that's certainly going to happen. There's going to be a lot of competition on the singles market, but also the amount of people who want the cards. There's definitely going to be reprints that you want the price to come down on, and you pick up the singles crop rotation. But Helm of Awakenings are foil, Jester's Cap, and then a retro frame foil Helm of Awakening. Pretty cool card. Spells cost 1 less to cast. Pretty great. It does work for your opponent, though. Keep in mind, it does work for your opponent. So, but with these being a full reprint set, that early demand for cards. I cannot get this pack open. The early demand for cards is going to be much lower. And it's Lyra. There we go. People are going to be more adept to hang out and wait for prices to come down because they don't need the cards so instantaneously. So this is a much different feeling on the secondary market, in my opinion, than something like Brothers War, where everybody was trying to get the cards kind of as soon as possible to be able to play with. So Wild Growth, I'm a little frustrated that this one got a reprint in the same artwork foil as 7th edition. It'll be really interesting to look at things like that. I'm all for, different artwork and all that stuff. I'm all for reprints and that kind of thing. But I wish they would have kept that 7th edition artwork special for those who like those 7th edition foils, or at least like removed the foil, arc thing. But anyway, Siege Gang Commander, not the greatest of the borderless ones, but we got more to pull, I think, and a Mind Stone in the retro frame. I love the retro frame. I think it's super cool. I love the cards that get time shifted back to the retro frame. These sets are really great and really cool for reprints and that kind of stuff. Again, my gripe on these sets has always been the collector box prices. It's just so expensive. I think draft boxes are okay. It's just so expensive. The average, I think, consumer, and at least in my store, the average consumer is just priced out of a box that's $300. I've got them on my website. I've got them locally and on my website for $275. That's kind of where we're trying to land on the prices. But you can't really get, Chainer's Edict, great reprint there. Tetiova, great reprint. The Shade, gosh, look at that artwork. So cool. That artwork is just gorgeous. I love the old cards. Sarah Angel, I think last night in ChatGTP, the Sarah Angel, it was Sarah's avatar that was giving us such a hard time. Such a fun stream to try to play Magic against AI that doesn't know how to play. It's a blast. Dampening Sphere. I see an Impulse, a foil Impulse. I like that. But the Enlightened Tutor, these are great. I'm so stoked that the reprints of a lot of those tutors and stuff like that. Get ready for your commander decks though. Foil Impulse is sweet. Get ready for your commander groups though to always be tutoring. Now that the price of tutors is going to come way down, just get ready for the constant tutoring. And then the other thing this set does and makes it easier, like with that Impulse, is to foil out some of your pauper decks, which I'm a big fan of. But yeah, all right, we're halfway through the box. We only have 2 mythics. Nick, you're getting roasted right now, my friend. You only got 2 mythics. And Lyra is not like the greatest of those mythics that you can get. Body Snatcher, that one's pretty good. I mean, Sylvan Library, if you're going to get a mythic, you're happy with Sylvan Library, but Lyra is not the real one that you want. I mean, there's worse ones to get, I guess, but only 2 mythics scares me a little bit this early on. The second half of the box better be a lot better. Swords to Plowshares and a Maze of Ith. The Maze of Ith, another great card. Great to get some reprints of that. Good commander card. All right, where's my piles? Sorry. So yeah, anyway, I like the retro frame lands. I think that's super exciting too. The foil retro frame lands, I don't think they're going to hold up at that price point of the $5 that they currently are. I would be very careful picking those up. Wrath of God, really cool. Really cool. Wrath of God, awesome. I would be really careful picking up any of that stuff that is like one of each collector box has I think it's at least one. We'll figure out here in a second, but I think it's at least one foil retro frame land, and those are just, they're just not going to hold up. High Tide again, same borderless card. Interesting. We got 2 borderless High Tides, and then the Divine Sacrament. Oh, that artwork's pretty cool. I love old artwork. I think it's sweet. So I think those retro frame foil lands, I would certainly wait to pick those up, because a lot of collector boxes are going to get open. We've seen things like that are in collector boxes that are like a one of in each pack. The prices of them just do not hold up. Opposition and a Dragon Whelp, the price of those are just not going to hold up. So I would hold off on foiling out in the retro frame foils any of your decks for now until the prices on those come down. But super cool to open. Worldly Tutor, so we got 2 tutors here. That's great. Worldly Tutor, really cool artwork on that one too. All right, so 2 tutors. Haha, toot. And again, retro frame lands kind of in every pack. Foil ones in the collector packs. Just be careful with that stuff. I do think prices of these, all the cards are going to come way down. EV right now is absolutely nuts. Birds of Paradise. Wow, in the borderless. That's a cool hit. Absolutely beautiful, great card, iconic card. We'll put that over here in a little side hit pile. And then a foil Snap. Birds of Paradise, one of the few cards that I've already pre-sold on my singles kind of store and TCG player. I pulled a foil retro frame Birds of Paradise. I feel like it's sold for like $50 or $60, which is, I mean, I want to buy it at that price. I'll sell it at that price. Entomb, there we go, another tutor there. Entomb. I missed the Entombs last time. I didn't realize the high value of those. Just a card that I guess I knew had value. Just when I was opening on the first collector box, I wasn't paying enough attention. So 3 tutors in 1 draft box. Your drafts are going to be a lot of tutoring going on. Gauntlet of Power, not the mythic we wanted. Nick, sorry, buddy. Gauntlet of Power is probably not the one you were really looking for. Juggernaut, and then a Forest. All right, we are over a third of the way through the box. I'm trying to move as quickly as possible. These draft boxes are a lot of cards to open. Flesh Reaver. This will be like a 25-minute video. That's all good. Decimate, that's a good card. Sawtooth Lion, Renewed Faith. Yeah, lots of commander staples and things like that in the set. I'm actually a little bit concerned about the draft and sealed experience. I'm really excited to play and, you know, do it. But, Forgotten Ancient there. Ovenize. I'm excited to play and to do it, but I'm a little concerned that the draft experience is going to be that the card pool is a little too commander centric for like a fun one-on-one draft. You got a lot of tutors, like that can, Last Chance borderless. Look at that artwork, man. That artwork is gorgeous. The extra turn's great. You lose the game, you know, but like just to play that card with that artwork, I think is super fun. There we go. We'll put that in the hits pile. That is fantastic. Only our 4th mythic though. I started out this video saying you're gonna get more mythics in the draft boxes. I think I maybe lied to you, because you're not getting that many mythics here. This is not good. Shivan Dragon. This is rough in terms of the mythic side of things. Only like 5 packs left too. This is dangerous if you're buying single packs of draft too. Ooh. Oh, that's a good card back there. You see it? If you saw it, you saw it. Wall of Junk. You can still see it. It's still hanging out there. Triskelion, and then a foil borderless Entomb. Absolutely gorgeous pull. Dang. Congrats, Nick. That's a great pull. I think that's like a $40 card if I'm remembering correctly. Again, prices are going to come down from here for sure. But borderless foil out of a draft pack is pretty sweet. I'm still a little concerned with the number of mythics we're pulling in a draft box. That's going to be a little concerning. Impulse. I love those old bordered cards for for Pauper. We have Pauper every Monday night. Pauper's like my favorite format. I love it. Undead Gladiator. Soulcar. Lol. Nick. I mean, I don't think you've done like atrocious, but you have not gotten a Force of Will. And on top of that, you're only at 4 mythics. 4 mythics and 4 tutors. 4 tutors is probably pretty good. High Tide. Arcades. That's a pretty cool card. Elder Dragon. Shirk Prospector. Another nonsense foil. 3 packs left, Nick. Then we'll get to your collector box. What's gonna happen? Sarah Angel. Sylvain's Reclamation. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not too bad. 2 packs. I need a Force of Will in the close. We absolutely Nick, you either need a Force of Will in the close here, or you need like a mad, Chainer, that's not gonna do it. I don't think that's gonna do it. I can't remember, but I don't think Chainer does it. You are either gonna need a Force of Will here right now, or you're gonna need like the box topper Force of Will, like the full on foil. There's no box topper, sorry. I always call those box toppers. Another, oh my gosh, 3, time stretch. All right, target player takes 2 extra turns. That's not too shabby. It is not what you really needed, was that force of will. Buddy, I think this is a rough one. But I want to take a look at this, which is 3 borderless High Tides. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Okay, we gotta get the collector box going here. Doubling up on the video here. We gotta get a collector box opened. And man, that all in all, 4 regular mythics. I guess 1 is a retro frame, 1 extended art mythic, and 4 of the tutors. The 4 tutors I think is probably pretty good for your draft box. I'm gonna set these aside for a second. I think that's probably pretty good for your draft box. What I'm concerned about is the number of mythics in a draft box. If that's where we really land, and we'll do some more on the channel I think this week, but if that's where we really land on draft boxes for mythics, that's not a great look. Not a great look at all. Okay, we're gonna set these aside though. We'll get all that stuff out to you all packaged up nicely later, but let's try to have at least somewhat decent piles here for our collector packs. These are absolutely gorgeous, Nick. These packs, I love them. All right, we absolutely need a Force of Will here. We absolutely need a Force of Will. All right, well, Worldly Tutor off the bat. All right, we're starting off Worldly Tutor in the retro frame and Tomb. We got 2 of the Siege Gain Commander, 2 of the tutors all of a sudden. Siege Gain Commander, Vexing Sphinx. Oh, there's my Peregrine Drake. I absolutely love this card. I love it in the foil. All right, I just gotta get my piles set up. Everyone was criticizing my piles my last video. They are not the easiest things to accomplish here as you think through opening packs. Mountain. All right, and then uncommons, all that stuff. Elvish Spread. Did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything. All right, so all in all, that pack pretty good. You got your World of Tutor and your Entomb. That's a pretty good experience for you to start off. And we got our piles. Let's go. Let's get into it, Nick. Here we go. This is where collector boxes, I think, become a pretty high risk. You pretty much need a Force of Will. The comment section yesterday was all about this. You pretty much need a Force of Will in order to... Mystical Tutor, that's pretty good. In order to make your money back here in your box openings. You need a Force of Will kind of extended art. That seems to be where people are going to land. I hate these openings with these piles. I know it doesn't seem bad when you're watching. I mean, I'm sure it seems bad watching me do it, but it doesn't seem like it would be that difficult. But when you're opening and you're trying to talk and do the piles, it's a lot. All right, going back to the quality, I left some of these out from the last box opening. For I guess it's been 2 days now, and they didn't curl at all. The foils in this are better quality than Dominaria Remastered for sure. Nut Collector in the retro frame, and a Windborn Muse. Okay, not bad, not bad. We still need your good stuff here though. I mean, you essentially absolutely need a so it is 1 foil retro frame per pack. So man, those retro frame lands foil, be careful. 1 per pack is a lot. If those come to like a $1 to $2 range, I won't be surprised. Just a heads up. Jorviel. Okay. Sylvan Library. There we go, baby. That's pretty good. That's a good kickoff. A Sylvan Library is a good kickoff, and Tomb is another good kickoff there. All right. So we got two of the good cards. Wrath of God, that's good. Doing well. We still need Force of Will here. We still need a Force of Will. That first box opening was so rough without the Force of Will that we need a Force of Will. I think we almost need like a box hopper for you, Nick, to really feel good about this. And I want to feel good for you. Like, that's what I'm going for. Elephant into Jester's Cap. All right, behind the Jester's Cap. Ooh, Urza's Incubator. Pretty good. Pretty good card. Pretty fun. And a Hinterland Harbor. Non-foil. Gamble. Gamble's an expensive card. I didn't realize how expensive Gamble is. I guess, I mean, searching card for your hand, it's pretty good. I would not be comfortable playing Gamble. I would not be like, that's not how I would play my game. I wouldn't spend the time doing it and then maybe having to put the card in. But Gamble's, they're selling pretty high right now. All right, Nick, we're halfway through. This is pack 3 or pack 6. No Mercy, box topper, full, borderless, pretty good. It's a reprint we definitely needed. But that Jester's Cap, it's not Force of Will. We're like hunting Force of Will here, everyone. That's the goal here. That's the goal, to just be like, dude, Nick, we win. We win. Turnabout. Oh, man, these piles are giving me anxiety. All right, halfway through, Nick. All right, so we have one mythic borderless. I'm thinking maybe we get another mythic borderless. So maybe we have another 1 in 15 shot at that Force of Will. Arborea. Decimate. Gemstone Mine. Force of Will in the foil. That'll help us a lot. There we go, Nick. 1 Force of Will in foil, and that artwork there. Pretty cool artwork. Absolutely, though. We did one of them. That was pretty good. It's not a box topper, but it is a foil Force of Will. Heck yeah, Nick. There we go. Street Wraith. Pretty cool. Alvinize. That's going to end up being the massive hit here of this box, is that Force of Will. We got 5 packs left, Nick. Oh, we started out good. Give me that box topper now. Back to back Force of Wills. Come on. Let's do it. Back to back Force of Wills. Oh, nope. Triskelion, a Lotus Blossom, Chainer, and Shivan Dragon, Fire Blast. Okay. Wild Growth, and the Crypt. All right. Here we go. Ooh, Impulse. Man, I like that Impulse. 4 packs left, Nick. Again, 1 Force of Will help us quite a bit. I can't remember exactly what the pricing is of that one. Chainer, Dimension Master. I can't decide if I'd rather have the borderless Force of Will. What do you think, chat? Would you rather have borderless Force of Will, or do you rather have extended art Force of Will? Let's go with the foil one. I think I would like the sorry, not borderless. I think I would like the retro frame more than the borderless, in my opinion. I just like that retro frame a ton. Ooh, a Vexing Sphinx. Yawgmoth, heck yeah, there we go. Okay, Nick, this is a successful opening now. Yawgmoth in a foil Force of Will, that's pretty dang good. Yawgmoth is a cool, another thing people really wanted reprinted. Soulful Falls and a Frantic Search for your Pauper game. All right, piles are all over the place. 2 more packs, Nick. Just searching. Give me a double Force of Will in the opening, and we can feel just, Palchmons. And Maze of Ith, there we go. Maze of Ith's pretty good. Maze of Ith in the borderless. The Shade. Absorb. I've seen a ton of Absorbs pulled. Absolutely a massive ton of Absorbs. Spiritmonger. And our last pack for the win. A closing Force of Will, retro frame, or box topper coming right now. Oh, Zur the Enchanter. Not bad. Not bad. I can see some people wanting that Zur. And a Helm of Awakening. What a disappointing last pack there. What a disappointing. Ooh, Test of Endurance. Okay. Hey, listen. If you can pull that off pretty quick, right? In Commander. Test of Endurance. Imagine pulling that off on like turn 4. All right, there's a mythic. Nick, that was it was okay. It was okay. That was that second box. We got the foil Force of Will. It's still just expensive. but we got the foil Force of Will, so that probably did it. That probably puts you up, especially with that Yawgmoth. Let's look at the total number of mythics in the collector box here. Total number of mythics. Let's see, we got a Sylvan Library at some point. We got the No Mercy. We got the Incubator. All right, so total number of mythics in that one was 6, I believe, unless I missed something, which is better than the draft box. So my initial hypothesis, according to this video, was wrong. But Nick, thank you so much for letting me open up your boxes. Thank you to all the patrons who have been buying boxes and stuff. We'll keep doing these throughout the week. Hopefully you have yourself a fantastic day. All this stuff, Nick, will go out to you on Friday once we are, or whatever day we're allowed to release it. I can't remember for this week or next week, but hopefully you have yourself a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.